Hello and welcome to this video in which I'll be reacting to Czechia's entry for Eurovision 2025, Kiss Kiss Goodbye by Adonxs. A disclaimer. Israel shouldn't be allowed to participate at the Eurovision Song Contest 2025. The shortest and simplest reason being that I find the actions of the Israeli government to be abhorrent and their broadcaster isn't a separate entity. My reasons in their entirety, however, are numerous and too detailed for a disclaimer like this, but videos closely aligning with my point of view are listed in the description. I encourage you to watch those videos and do something. Further resources are added as and when they become relevant. I'll stop addressing this when it no longer needs to be addressed. We have heard the song already in an acoustic version at semi-final 1, I believe, of Multi-Eurovision Song Contest. And at that point in time, it was in the conversation to win, maybe. It would have been the 8th song released if it was released then. Now it is the 29th or 28th, depending on how you want to count it with the UK song. I'm going by the music video, so I'm calling this the 29th one, because I wanted to wait for the music video to react to. I don't know if it will still be in the conversation to win, but it's a month later, and we've got another 21 songs, so I'm curious to see if it does stay in the conversation to win. Adonxs seems to be a very talented artist, originally from Slovakia, representing Czechia, because Slovakia is not taking part in Eurovision right now. Yeah. I'm pretty excited to hear this full version. The video is a little bit long. It's 3.5 minutes, so there's definitely some kind of story going on in there. And I'm curious to see what that story is. I've seen almost nothing. I've seen snippets of him filming the music video in various buildings and doors across the last couple of weeks. I think he spent 3 days filming somewhere. But I don't know anything really. I'm going in kind of blind, even though I'm a little bit late to this because I had other things that I needed to get to before sitting down to film this. But as I say, I'm mostly going in blind. I've not seen anything much of the music video and I have not heard anything of the studio version of the song. So let's give it a listen now. Starting on a treadmill. And an oxygen mask or some kind of rating thing. Oh, time machine. Fun. I don't know what he's meant to be in. Pretty cool font. Cool starting into the microphone. The 2 O's in Goodbye reminds me of I Don't Know How But They Found Me. That's really good production. Did not catch the words on the screen. He's a politician. I do really like this production. And his voice is really deep, really unique. I don't like this look, but I think it is meant to be off-putting. Is he a politician or is he a celebrity? No, I think he's a politician. I've not read enough of the words. I don't know what year he's going from and to. I imagine from like the 40s, 50s, 60s. But I don't know. Some really cool twinkly instrumentals in the background. That's a really hard line, that goes hard. It almost moved me when you said you loved it. Oh. And the other way around, so it's more dramatic. Oh, something's being infused into his drip or oxygen. Oops. Okay, that's what we were missing from the Multi-Eurovision Song Contest performance. This dance bit. Oh, that's a very fun dance! Is it going to be even more intense on the Eurovision stage? I don't know. I am enjoying the song. I think it's going into my top 10. Maybe.
Destination changed manually.
Ooh, minus 23. No, I don't know what year he's going to or from, because he could also be going from the future to the even more distant future. That's so fun. If this is performed really well. Oh, is this AI? I hope it's not AI.
Kiss, kiss.
Is it about his dad? Okay, I don't know what the song's about. But, wow. Could we have a first time winner? I think that's what I was trying to start to say. I don't think I got there, but I was thinking, if this is performed truly brilliantly, we could have our first time winner. There's a lot going on in the production. There's a little bit of a dance break. I think he can really sell the song. His acting in the music video was good, so I don't want to overhype it, but that is giving me winner vibes the most after a first listen out of all the songs we've heard so far. I wasn't as convinced immediately by Ich komme or C'est la vie or Wasted Love even yesterday. This is the most I've been convinced after listening to the studio cut for the first time, so maybe that's just me. But I am a little bit taken aback, a little bit in shock. This is genuinely the one I've been most impressed with upon first listen. So there's that. I know we've heard the song before, but I really prefer the studio version to that acoustic version from the Malta Eurovision Song Contest. That didn't blow me away nearly as much. And I was so immersed in the world, that felt like it lasted forever, which is a good thing because it's more memorable, in my opinion. It wasn't dragging, it was just like, I'm this is just my life now. I'm in this music video with Adonxs. A little bit lost for words, to be honest. That is just pretty exciting. I'm not going to jump the gun and say, yeah, this is going to win, because I don't think that's possible to say before we see the rehearsals. I think they really, really bring the songs to life. And I'm hoping for an open year where we don't know right up until the last moment, right up until the split screen, who is winning. I'm so sorry, my cat just distracted me, so I've lost my trail of thought. I'm not sure what the end of the sentence was going to be. This production is just so much better to me than that Malta Eurovision Contest semi-final performance, so I think this is very exciting for Czechia. And it's a slightly cheaper country that I can get to easily for next year, so I quite like this. I really, really do. This is in the second semi-final, in the second half. I don't think that matters too much. I think this is qualifying regardless. This seems like a very, very high quality song. And I did say that about Before the Party's Over last year, but before seeing the live performances, so maybe I'm wrong. But we have already seen a live performance of the song at Malta Eurovision Song Contest, and that was good. So I think Adonxs can deliver performing this song. It is pretty standout. Closest comparison is maybe Mila from Serbia out of that half, and we have no idea what Georgia's doing, but it's quite different from all the rest of them. And especially for the dancey bit, not really for most of the song because it's pretty power ballady, but for the dancey bit, especially important. He's like the only dancing guy so far, and probably consistently for the second half of the second semi-final. We do have Milkshake Man in the first half, so that will be a little bit of competition, and also Wasted Love in the first half as well, which means those three might be in a little bit of contention, as in Austria and Australia are probably the biggest competition for Adonxs, lots of A's, in the semi-final, but I think the three of them aren't really truly comparable to each other, just the closest in vibes. But the dancey bit that I keep trying to come to, and I I'm incapable of getting there is important, because in the first semi-final there's like 3 or 4 dancey guys, so this stands out more in the second semi-final than it would have done in the first semi-final. And I think this is, sincerely, because I do think it's winning material, I think this is top 10 material for the grand final. I'm not going to say full on definitely top 5, because we haven't seen the finalised staging of the song yet, and any of the other songs, to be fair. And there's still a chance that it might flop a bit, but I think we are seeing it in the final. And where has it landed in the community rankings? It has landed in 9th, between C'est la vie and Bala. That is pretty fun. Pretty far up for Czechia as well. I don't know if I was expecting you to be higher or lower, to be fair. Maybe a little bit higher, but I also think I am very impressed by the song because of its production. And maybe not everyone is feeling that same way. I don't love the lyrics as much. Maybe I haven't looked into them properly yet, even though I've had over a month, but I think they may be a little bit boring, apart from that one where it's like, when you said that you loved me, it almost moved me. That is such a moment, such a lyric. Love the attitude there. But yeah, it's going to be pretty far up in my ranking. It's going to be in my top 10. I don't know if it's going to be in my top 5 or top 3 or something, but it is in my top 10 for sure. That is so exciting for Czechia. I'm very excited about it. There's still 8 more songs to be released, and we haven't seen the stagings for Eurovision, so I think it's still pretty open. And Sweden is choosing tomorrow. I think, to be honest, both of the main contenders are potential Eurovision winners if a lot of things go right for both of them. So, yeah. And then there's just a couple internal selections left, and the song release season is almost over. Then we get into the pre-party season, and then we get to rehearsals, and then there's Eurovision week, and then it's all over. And it's gonna go by so quickly. But I really, really, really enjoy Kiss Kiss Goodbye. I don't think it's dethroning Adonxs for me, but it's going high up. That is everything that I have to say about Kiss Kiss Goodbye by Adonxs. I really, really like it. But please do let me know what you think down in the comments below. Tell me, are you enjoying it? Do you prefer the studio version or the live performance from Malta Eurovision Song Contest Semi-Final 1? Tell me what you think down in the comments below. And please remember to literally like the video if you liked watching it, and share it with someone else who you think might enjoy watching the video as well. If you'd like to, subscribe to the channel for more Eurovision 2025 and beyond content. But thank you ever so much just for watching the video itself, though. That's a great help as it is. I really do hope that you enjoyed it, that got something out of it. I'll see you next time that shows up on your feed. Bye! Based on what we have seen. Stop, Robin! Robin was trying to unplug my microphone again. Robin being all cutesy just outside of frame.